Councilman Dunleavy, can you lead us off in a pledge of allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Pastor Bernaba.
Supervisor, are you ready for me?
I'm ready.
Hey friends, if you are able to stand, if you'd be willing to, we'll have a brief prayer. Bless our time. Loving God, we're glad for the day, for the sunshine, for the spring-like weather. We're glad for the budding and blooming that's all around us, and we pray your presence with us for these few moments while we collect our thoughts and settle our spirit, because there is the work of the town to conduct. There is conversation to make and listening to do. There are issues that need attention, and there's common minds that need to find common ground. So we thank you for those who lead us. We thank you for all who are here participating in governance, and we do pray your presence in that way which is both wonderful and mysterious to us. All of this we lift up to you in your holy name, and I pray in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Pastor, from Old Steeple Church in Aquabog, how long are you staying? I thought you were the interim. Now
I'm the interim.
This is what, now a year and a half?
Oh,
Well,
longer,
more than that.
2 years.
2 years.
2 years.
Well, welcome. You do a great
2 years
job.
and a few months.
Thank you very much for being here.
Folks are searching. They're getting close.
All right.
Not too close.
Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the day. We are going to give a proclamation in honor of, well, I don't want to say it's in honor of, but recognize Colorectal Cancer Month. Is there anybody here? Oh, we're going to go on up. Right. So, Sean Walter, Town Supervisor. So, Maureen, I'm happy to say that I went and got my colonoscopy 2 weeks ago. And it wasn't so bad, but for that stuff they make you drink.
Yes.
And the second time around, I was on the front porch and it almost came out this way. But it was a very painless experience, and if you haven't done it, you should if you're over 50. I'm not, but because I have a history in my family, they made me do it at 49. So March is Colorectal Cancer Month, and on Friday the 4th, we are asking everybody to dress in blue, much like, actually, I have to dress in pink because it's the breast cancer pink
It's the gala.
gala.
Which I'm going to be at.
I'll be there too, so I don't know that I'll wear a blue suit with pink.
You look like a baby shower.
So we're asking everybody on March 4th to dress in blue, and we have a proclamation to recognize Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month, whereas colorectal cancer is the third most commonly diagnosed cancer and the second most common cause of cancer deaths for men and women combined in the United States, affecting men and women equally regardless of race and ethnicity. Whereas every 3 minutes someone is diagnosed with colorectal cancer, and every 10 minutes someone dies from colorectal cancer. Wow. The vast majority of colorectal cancer deaths can be prevented through proper screening and early detection. Only 39% of colorectal cancer patients have their cancers detected at an early stage. And whereas the survival rate of individuals who have early stage colorectal cancer is 90%, but it is only 10% when diagnosed after it has spread to other organs. Colorectal cancer is preventable, treatable, and beatable in most cases. We recognize the fact that today a colonoscopy is the best available method for detecting colon cancer, and that may be colon changes that may be cancer long before physical symptoms can be seen or felt, and that colon cancer deaths could decline further if all men and women aged 50 or older received doctor-recommended colonoscopies. I, Sean Walter, the town supervisor, along with the town board, do hereby proclaim that March is the colorectal cancer month. Try to say that 10 times fast. And we actually, and Denise Civiletti knew him pretty well, we had a former town councilman that died of colon cancer. So in honor of Councilman Pike, we will do this as well. He survived for a long time, but the early screening is the key. So on behalf of the town board, we present that. Would you like to say anything?
I just wanted to thank everybody for helping us out with this, and you'll see the blue ribbons on Main Street, and we're hoping that while we were out putting them up this morning, our staff actually got stopped to say what is this about, and got to get into a conversation about, hey, go get yourself screened. So we're really hoping that this will help.
Yes, it doesn't taste that bad.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Oh, that was terrible.
Oh, I did it every 2 years.
I do it every
Oh, yeah.
I get that every 5 years now.
Hello, Anne-Marie Fernetti.
We get the endoscopy, so we can do the
So,
endoscopy.
on this variety show, we discuss everything. Colon problems, from colon problems to prayer to animals to whatever. We handle it all. We are a full-range town board. All right, John.
Moving on, we have no minutes to accept, so we can skip right over the acceptance of the minutes.
Oh, good for us. All right, Diane, reports.
Sure. Tax receiver, total tax collection to date as of February 24th, $77,389,390.98. The sewer district submitted the discharge monitoring report for January, and the town historian submitted her 2015 annual report. Under applications, Joseph Cuccia submitted an application for youth sports development on Osborne Avenue in Riverhead. Under correspondence, we had 3 letters urging the town board to reschedule a town board resolution renewing the animal shelter contract from the 2 o'clock meeting on March 1st to the 7 p.m. meeting on March 15th. Under CAC correspondence, there were 2, Resolution 4, Peconic Crossing, and Resolution 5, Soloff. That's it.
All right, great. Are there any town board reports?
No, I just want to announce on the March 12th, the Riverhead Lions Club is having a Columbia Cabinet dinner to celebrate St. Patrick's Day.
I know Luce came to see me. George Luce came to see me, put the arm on me.
I want to say shakedown, not see you.
No, it's a total. In fact,
It's a great cause, though.
As
it really
I walked
is.
out of town hall, I saw George in the corner of my eye, made a left. He's like, "Hey, Walter, get over here." Like, that meeting cost me $150.
That's right, see?
Or more, because he's good. You got that, and you got the First Baptist thing. Did he shake you down on that too?
We tried.
That's it.
All right. Well,
I just, the meeting tomorrow night for the 225th anniversary committee is canceled. Laura, I see you sitting out there. We sent out emails this afternoon. We're not unable to attend because of other functions tomorrow night. So March 16th will be the next meeting.
all right. Any other town board reports?
Nope.
Those new glasses, Jim, they're very fancy.
No, they're $1.50 at Walgreens, but that's,
You gave me these, and I'm still using them.
those are more expensive.
All right, let's move on to public hearings. We have 2 public hearings. The first one's scheduled for 2:05. It is now 2:10. First public hearing is a consideration of a local law to amend Chapter 101 entitled Vehicles and Traffic of the Riverhead Town
We'll
Code.
never get a good one.
Article 5, parking, stopping, standing, parking prohibited, Sound Avenue, the intersection of Sound Avenue where it intersects with County Road 105. John, do you want to talk about this?
Yeah, this is just to try to help traffic move along Sound Avenue during the summer months when traffic is almost horrendous on Sound Avenue. We're making no parking for 400-foot on the south side of Sound Avenue by intersection of 105, so people can come out of 105 and see traffic that's approaching that intersection. And
In the area of
and-
Brymere.
And Brymere Farms is cooperating with us. They're gonna put in a parking lot inside Brymere Farms to get people off of Sound Avenue and into their property. So that's what this is about.
Okay, does anybody wish to be heard on this matter? All right, not seeing anybody, I'll close the public comment portion, leave it open to written comment on March 11th in the town clerk's office, 4:30 PM. Second public hearing was scheduled for 2:10, and,
Bourbon Boulevard.
oh, there we go. This is it is now 2:11, so we'll open up a public hearing for the consideration of a local law to amend Chapter 101 entitled Vehicles and Traffic of the Riverhead Town Code, Article 3, Traffic Regulations, Stop Yield Intersections, Railroad Crossings, Parking Fields, Grumman Boulevard and Berman Boulevard. John?
Okay, this is to protect all the cars that come along, I want to say, Drummond Boulevard. It passes a private road of Berman Boulevard, so we had to put a stop sign coming out of Berman Boulevard so the cars would stop before they enter the public highway. So that's why we're putting it up there.
All right, does anybody wish to be heard on this matter? So not seeing anybody, we'll leave it open, close the public comment portion, leave it open for written comment till March 11th, 4:30 in the clerk's office. All right, moving right along. Town Board resolution. Sal, how do we do?
Sal Mastropolo, Calverton. Resolution 152. In the first whereas,
We just want to comment, we love it when you start more than halfway through the package.
the first whereas, it says by resolution number 70 adopted 1/21/16, and then the third whereas says did adopt the subsequent resolution number 103 on February 3rd, 2015. So one of those two dates is wrong.
All right, Anne Marie, this is the grinding.
Okay.
Let's say it one more time,
Yes.
Sal.
Well, it's different.
You have resolution 70 being adopted on January 21st, 2016, and a
Correct.
subsequent resolution, which means after, being adopted on February 3rd, 2015.
No, the original one was.
So either
it
the
was
original
January
one was in
1st,
15,
Yeah, it was January 1st,
or the second
15.
one was,
No, it was January 1st, 15.
21st.
January 21st, 2015,
15.
correct, Anne Marie? I think
Yeah.
that's right.
It wasn't this year.
No. So that fixes it.
That's correct.
So we'll amend that to 15. Good catch.
resolution 155. There's no attached license.
I don't have it either, but that's a county license. I don't know that we've ever had it. That's a county license. I sign it every year. You want a copy of it, Sal? I mean,
No, as long as there's one
It's
attached.
like this thick and, okay, we'll make sure the clerk has one attached.
Resolution 157. The March 15th meeting is at 7 o'clock, not at 2 o'clock, so to please take notice and needs to be changed.
Oh, that's a good catch, Sal,
Yes.
because that would have cost us money.
Yes.
Yeah, well, there's 3 of them.
What do we have on the 17th? Oh, yeah, this is,
That's right, that's wrong. That's okay.
yeah, this is gonna be the First Baptist. How many public hearings do you have on that date? The-
On the 15th, I can tell you what I have on the 15th right here. I have a CBD, the Community Benefit Zoning, and the Chapter 32.
And we did
Board
the
of
First
Police
Baptist.
Commissioners.
That's the.
This has just gotta be pushed back, I think. Because the First Baptist one's gonna be a very long hearing. I think, I'm gonna guess.
Well, it's not First Baptist, Community
Community
Benefit Zoning
Benefit Zone.
District.
Well, April 5th, but that's, okay, so then it's, when is it, April 20th? No, 19th, April 19th, probably.
Why don't you call,
These take place April 15th.
Correct, they're effective April
Right.
15th, so can we squeeze it on?
leave it on, it would be a long meeting, whatever.
For the 5th, okay.
Fine with it? You fine with it? It'll be a long meeting. I don't know, Community Benefit District is probably the first one, so do we have the times right here?
What, the community benefit is 7:05, and they're both actually 7:05, which is kind of not right, but,
Yeah, we gotta put them,
yeah.
You want to do it the same night, do it at 7.
We do these at 7?
that's fine. You think?
Put the short one
You
first.
think?
Yeah.
Can
You
I
don't think
offer a
the country-
suggestion?
Put the short one
What's
first.
that?
The subject of these three resolutions probably should be a separate day than the one about the Community Baptist,
Well, that's what we were talking about, but these already
because I
have.
think you're gonna get a lot of feedback on these three resolutions.
Me too.
This one, the next one, and the one after that, about the fishing permits, the docking permits,
Yeah,
the
but you're not
launching
gonna adopt it by
permits.
15.
Okay,
Yeah,
one,
this has gotta be a different date. So either we're tabling these, or you come up with a date in April.
You tell me.
Well, are they time sensitive?
Well, you gotta
Yeah,
ask,
but-
don't you have to see what's on the calendar?
Well, do we have April
Yeah, the
5th?
fishing
I
ones are
have-
Do you have the
time
calendar?
sensitive,
I have my other, this is what's on for April 5th.
You already have 4 public hearings on board. It's gonna be a long meeting.
It's going to be a long meeting.
It's gonna be a long meeting.
all right, 158,
What the heck did you do to us?
Same
the
thing,
same comment.
and 59.
159 is the same
Long
comment.
meeting. I think, I don't know which ones are gonna be quicker, but I think we should open all of these up at the same time. So make them all 7, as Jill said, and then we will, open these all up at the same time.
159,
Oops. What's the issue in 159?
first of all, you talk about New York State fishing permits, okay? And I was not aware that you needed a permit to fish for saltwater fish.
Yes, you need, it's a registry,
Registry.
and yes.
Okay. There's no mention made about Iron Pier or Wading River. You go out of the way to talk about East Creek boat launch, and you talk about Reeves Beach only permitting emergency police and fire to launch, but you make no mention of any kind of permits required for Wading River launch and Iron Pier launch. Was that by design or an oversight?
By design. The
So
town
I-
board had determined that those facilities really don't have the volume and are not adequate for launching large boats.
We would be hard pressed to charge anybody to launch out of Wading River, and
I agree. I'm not giving you an argument, and I agree with
So-
Iron Pier too.
Okay.
But I just mentioned it because I wasn't sure if you did it on
I
purpose
thought we
or.
were
Yeah, that
gonna-
was
By
the
design.
thought behind it.
Still have a permit to park there because otherwise residents.
You
it's
do-
a
Right,
different,
right.
that's a different issue.
Yeah,
This is
they-
a,
you
this
still have
is
to
a
have a
boat
permit to
launching
park.
permit. And Iron
Okay.
Pier probably gets about 30%, I think Ray said, is that right? About 30%. So, I mean, we probably could pick it up at Iron Pier, but what we're trying to do, because in the era of tax caps, this is how governments are raising money now.
Oh, tell me about it. I'm waiting for the permit to breathe air in this town.
That's a
What-
good idea.
So
Well, if it is, we're going to copy it from another
Where
town.
did we
so
land
we're all
for a
reversed.
boat?
There is
Where did we
expensive.
land for a ramp permit fee? Did we?
Yes,
That's it.
resolution number
139, you know?
131.
Is that one? Just hold on one second, miss. Sure. Group 0, now, how are these, I wish we had spoken about these. We don't know how these fees corresponded to the original fees. Are they mostly the original fees?
Correct, nothing, the new fees are the boat launch permit, fishing permit, they're charging a processing fee of $5. Transient docking is the same.
Galley permit passenger vehicle, what is that, $35?
That's what it was before.
Beach access, 45, beach access fishing permit, that's a new one, 100.
Nope,
No.
it's an old one.
And the boat launch permit,
Those are all new
$15.
for a resident.
Wow, that's pretty reasonable. Is that where,
Well, we did our research, we compared it to
Other
other
towns?
what was
and
Brookhaven charging? They gotta be 50
Off the
bucks.
top of
They
my
were
head.
50
They were-
bucks.
they
When
were-
when I was a kid,
They were a good
50
bit more
bucks.
than this, but we just didn't really want to hammer the residents
Right.
any more than we felt we could,
So we felt we'd capture by the commercial permit at 300.
and non-resident.
All right, I just wanted to make sure that somebody didn't put like $100 fee in there.
No.
So 15's fine with me. I would have been, I don't know, I wouldn't have been happy with a $50 fee, but that's where I thought it was gonna land, somewhere in that range.
No, because they still have to buy the parking fee for the park
In
their boat
Brookhaven,
and
you do
trailer.
too.
Right.
Same thing, you gotta buy both.
And now after April 15th, the docking fee is going up to $78 at East Street, not
Cor-
83, 83 is the following.
Correct, no. Well, next year, we're gonna wait and see, we're gonna recoup everything October 1st and see how these new fees have come in to
Okay.
help out offset.
The only
I
thing,
remember seeing 83, that's all.
Right, that was the original.
Okay.
the only thing, you put the East Creek fee in here, the only thing that I wanted to do, keep going, right here, is I want to make sure that we hold fast to October 1st, reevaluating this fee to make sure that the first three
Correct.
quarters have picked up the income it needs to.
Everybody's been advised of that, and that's what we're going to do.
All right, I mean, listen, I'm a voter. I guess I'm probably the only voter on the town board, but we can't let this thing run
I had a vote,
deficit.
bought it from Hubbard years ago.
Karen put it on a dual diary system
Okay,
to come up.
all right. I mean, I hope we don't have to raise it. I hope the other fees help. How you doing, miss? What can we do for you?
Ethel Sussman, South Jamesport.
Could you lower the, there you go.
I wanted to speak to 149 regarding the animal shelter, but I know that there have been some letters requesting that the resolution be held over to an evening meeting when more people can attend, the March 15th meeting, and I'm wondering if that's being considered. I would certainly endorse that request. If that's being considered, then I can reserve my questions for them.
I don't think it's being considered. The contract's up today, so we really don't have a choice but
Is
to
it
move forward.
not possible to extend the contract by a few weeks?
I think the town board has made a decision to move forward with this resolution. Or
without
they're
hearing-
going to be asked to move forward with it shortly.
Okay, without hearing the comments from the public.
You're welcome to make comments.
You can make comment right now.
Okay, really, I have some questions, perhaps you can respond. What is
I'll
the
do my best.
What is the process by which the current operator's performance was evaluated?
I'll tell you what, that's the easiest softball question. I'll
Okay.
give you two answers.
That's just my opening shot.
That's the easiest softball question there is.
Okay,
For the first 3 years as town supervisor, we had nothing but criticisms, complaints, problems at the animal shelter. Unbelievably unmitigated, just problems.
I'm aware of that.
In this past 3 years, has any board member heard a problem from that?
No.
Not one.
Few.
No complaints.
I've never heard a complaint. Not one in 3 years.
So is that,
So I'm gonna give you the second one.
okay,
So the second thing is, in 2010, this is from my perspective, in 2010, we started bringing dogs in for afternoon meetings, and I would kind of mosey on up to those dogs, but I was afraid of those dogs we brought in to try to adopt. Now, I get down on my hands and knees, I let them pet them, and I would adopt a dog from my animal shelter. I have nothing but profound respect for the Norfolk Animal Welfare League. In fact, I can't vote on this resolution quick enough. That's my opinion.
And Councilman Hubbard's been up there. He went up there yesterday.
I spent quite a time up there yesterday going through the entire process, met every dog, went into every room, every part of the facility, and I was entirely impressed. I go back with my experience as a police officer. when we would take a dog up there and chain it to the gate and drive away because nobody was there and we didn't have access to the pound. Kennel attendant would come in the morning and find a dog chained to the gate with a tag on it with a number and correspond to our report. Those dogs are taken care of much, much, much better. They go out of their way up there. Each one of those dogs are trained up there. They have a trainer come in, work with each one of those dogs. I'm thinking about taking my 3 dogs and taking them up there and bringing 3 of their dogs to my house
Me
because
too.
they behave better than my dogs at home. I was very impressed. Clean, sanitary, and humanely done.
Well, I've been to the shelter myself, and I think you misunderstand my question. My question is not, have you been there and do you think the dogs are happy? I'm just wondering if there are any objective criteria, and I guess it's a part 2 question. Have any other operators been considered for this role, or is it sort of, if you don't hear from the dogs that they're not happy, or you don't
We
get
have-
any complaints?
RSVP 3 years ago put in a bid. We found them unqualified. North Fork Animal Welfare League put in a bid. Found them really qualified, and we follow ag and markets law with respect to the operation of the kennel. We have found them to be extremely efficient in what they do from objective standpoints, from ag and markets inspections. So we're very comfortable that this is a professional service, and we're going to move forward with them.
Okay. My next question is, I understand that the cost is $10,000 more.
It's about, what, Bill, it's about seven?
No, it's about
No, last year, I think it cost,
That's not much.
229,800, so we're up a bit, it's about $4,000 increase for this year.
That would- Yeah,
Am I-
it's-
Yes,
I know that it is.
it is.
yeah, it's like a 2.5%. I thought it was a 7%, then a 2.5 and a 2.5 or something like that.
Over the course of the next 3 years, it'll be a total, from last year to this year is 4, then next year goes up an additional 5, and the following year an additional 5.
Which is well under what it would have been if the town was running the shelter.
Okay, that wasn't my question. I think you're running faster than you're being chased. So how much
Because I
is-
can't wait to adopt this resolution.
So the additional money is coming from where in the
General
budget?
fund budget.
Pardon?
General fund budget.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Does anybody else wish to be heard? All right, not seeing anybody, let's take up the resolutions.
Okay, Resolution 133.
Okay.
Authorizes attendance at the 2016 New York State Clerks Association Annual State Conference. So moved.
I'll second,
I do love Saratoga Springs.
So do I.
especially in April.
I moved and seconded. Vote, please.
Hubbard.
Yes.
Giglio.
Yes.
Wooten. Come on.
Yes,
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 134.
Riverhead Water District Booster Pump Station at Dogwood, 30100 Capital Project Closure. So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Vote, please.
Hubbard.
Yes.
Giglio.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes,
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 135.
Riverhead Water District Gulf, Riverhead number 30122, and Riverhead Central School District number 30128, capital project closure. So moved.
Seconded.
Moved and seconded. Vote, please.
Hubbard.
Yes.
Giglio.
Yes.
Wooten.
yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution
Can
adopted.
you hold that thought for that 1 second? Does the board want to consider on that board meeting where we're having those 3 or 4 public hearings, meeting at 6 to do resolutions, or 6:30 to do resolutions first? Let's talk about
Sure,
that.
that's probably a good idea.
So that way maybe we meet at, you did say, well, I didn't want to do the public hearings, but the resolution. See, we do get along.
We do get along, and he even agrees with me sometimes.
Yeah, no, I just didn't think we could do the public hearings because we never do public hearings, but we could do the resolutions earlier.
Yes.
So we want to meet at 6:30 instead, republish it?
And then the people that are waiting to talk on resolutions don't have to stick around for the
Right.
public hearings. I think that's a great idea.
I don't think resolutions will take more than 30 minutes, and we have to tell Carol we can't take any different
Guests or
guests.
proclamations or
No
awards
guests,
or-
no
So
proclamations.
somebody's gonna buy a couple pizzas.
It's gonna be a
Fine,
long
good,
meeting.
excellent.
So I like that.
So we'll
Change the
do a
time.
resolution and do it to 6:30. Good idea, Jody.
Oh, I like that.
Well, actually, I said the public hearing, you said the resolution.
Yeah,
Good
no, but I
idea,
was
Sean.
thinking about what, no, I was thinking about what you said, all right. It's a stream of consciousness thoughts now with me, sorry. Move on, please.
Certainly.
Sorry.
Resolution 136.
Old Orchard at Bathing Hollow Water Capital Project. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Hubbard.
Yes.
Giglio.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 137.
Riverhead Highway District 2015 CHIPS resurfacing project closure. So moved.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Hubbard.
Yes.
Giglio.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 138.
The general fund police budget adjustment, so moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Hubbard.
Yes.
Giglio.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes, and we want to thank Sheriff DeMarco, when I met with him last week on something Pine Barrens related issues. He had sort of commented that Riverhead was in his wallet, and I didn't know this resolution was coming, so good job to the police chief and the police department for working with the sheriff to get that money for the tasers.
Resolution 138 is adopted. Resolution 139.
Sets the fees for usage of recreation and other town facilities. So moved.
Seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Hubbard.
Yes.
Giglio.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 140.
Authorizes town clerk to publish and post public notice to consider a local law to amend Chapter 108 entitled Zoning of the Riverhead Town Code, Chapter 108-76 Board of Appeals Powers. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Hubbard.
Yes.
Giglio.
Yes.
Wooten.
Good idea, yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 141.
Authorize the town supervisor to execute an amended professional service agreement with Robert Hubs. So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Hubbard.
Yes.
Giglio.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 142.
Authorizes the town clerk to publish and post the attached notice to bidders for annual construction contract. So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Hubbard.
Yes.
Giglio.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 143.
Authorizes the town clerk to publish and post the attached notice to bidders for annual procurement contracts. So moved.
Seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Hubbard.
Yes.
Giglio.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 144.
Authorizes publication of help wanted advertisement for an automotive mechanic, number 2. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Hubbard.
Yes.
Giglio.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 145.
Adjust the hourly rate of pay for traffic control specialists. So moved.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Hubbard.
Yes.
Giglio.
I just want to say that I think these guys do a great job, but the estimated cost is about $18,000 for these increases. And I think that if we're going to be spending money, we should be spending money towards a new computer software program or saving money towards getting rid of the Cobalt system. And so there are a lot of people that are working out of title since all the layoffs that have been looking for promotions or increases in pay, and we haven't given them, so I am going to vote no.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Okay, these people, they bring money into the town, more than the 18,000 that we're gonna give them. We're the lowest paid town on the east end for our traffic control officers. And we don't wanna lose these people because they are good to other municipalities. So I vote yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 146.
146 ratifies transfers of account clerk typists. So moved.
Seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Hubbard.
Yes.
Giglio.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 147.
Authorization to publish advertisement for general hardware items for 2016 for the town of Riverhead. So moved.
Seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Hubbard.
Yes.
Giglio.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 148.
Authorization to publish advertisement for purchase of one used 2005 to 2010 Mack Granite model CV 713 with roll-off cable hoist or equivalent for the town highway department. So moved.
Does that come with mag tires too?
Sounds like something from my cousin Vinny, doesn't it?
Spinners, yeah.
Second.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Hubbard.
Yes.
Giglio.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 149.
Authorize the supervisor to execute an agreement with Norfolk Animal Welfare League Incorporated for operation of the Town of Riverhead Animal Shelter. So moved.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Hubbard.
I did pretty extensive investigation on this. I spoke to a lot of people, some not happy with this, most people very happy with this. I spoke to the town of Southold, as North Fork Animal League also conducts business out there. They were very happy with what they've been doing, and they're in the process of offering them a long-term contract, so I vote yes.
Giglio.
I agree that Norfolk Animal Welfare League does a great job managing the shelter, and the conditions have tremendously been accommodating to the animals that come there. There were some concerns that I had with some complaints that had been given to me, and after speaking to my fellow board members, we have amended the contract to clarify some of those issues, and I have no problem extending their contract for another 2 years. I think they're doing a great job.
3
So
years, I
yes, 3 years?
3 years.
Yes.
Wooten.
I don't even want to comment. I know it's been a long road for me with this particular
Get ready to sign
organization.
it.
So I say yes, wholeheartedly.
Dunleavy.
I want to say that, for the first part of my councilman, all I got was complaints. Every meeting, we had somebody up here from, Smithtown, from, Nassau County, complaining about our animal shelter. For the last 3 years, I've not received one complaint, and no one has got up in front of this podium and complained. So I think they're doing a great job, so I vote yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted.
For the
Resolution.
record, the contract is now signed.
Resolution 150.
150 awards the bid for a 20-passenger handicap accessible bus
Oh, we're gonna
Table.
table this resolution. We
to
haven't,
be tabled till some other time.
yes. Can I get a second on the tabling of that resolution?
I
Second
second
to
it.
table. It's okay.
Move and, vote please on tabling the resolution.
Hubbard.
Yes.
Giglio.
Yes.
Wooten.
Okay?
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution 150 is tabled. Resolution 151.
Adopts a local law amending Chapter 108 entitled Zoning of the Riverhead Town Code, Residence Use District, Retirement Community. So moved.
Seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Hubbard.
Yes.
Giglio.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
I'm gonna vote no.
Walter.
Yes.
That's okay.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 152.
Extends bid for on-site grinding of town yard waste. So moved.
As amended.
As amended.
I second it.
Moved and seconded, vote
I'm
please.
daydreaming here.
Hubbard.
Yes.
Giglio.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 153.
Approves Chapter 90 application for Peconic Bay Medical Center, 21st Annual East End Garden Festival, May 5th, 2016 to May 8th, 2016. So moved.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Hubbard.
Yes.
Giglio.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes, this is a great fundraiser for Peconic Bay Medical Center, selling these plants. I think everyone should get out there and buy at least 1 or 2 plants for them to help the hospital. They do a great job in the town of Riverhead and for the East End. I vote yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 154.
This amends the commencement date for payments in lieu of taxes to pilot for Richwood Greenworks LLC, S-Power. So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Hubbard.
Yes.
Giglio.
Yes.
Wooten.
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 155.
We have to
Authorizes.
Get the contract Diane?
Yes, I'll
Okay,
go too.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Julie.
That's okay. Authorizes the license with Pictometry International Corporation, and a copy of the contract will be attached to this resolution. So moved.
Seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Hubbard,
Yes.
Giglio,
Yes.
Wooten,
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 156.
Approves Chapter 90 application of Riverhead Central School District 5K run entitled R2R, Run to Remember, Sunday, May 15th, 2016. So moved.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Hubbard,
Yes.
Giglio,
Yes.
Wooten,
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 157.
Authorize the town clerk to publish and post a public notice to consider a local law to amend Chapter A 113 entitled Docking Facility Regulations of the River Town Code. So moved.
As amended with the
Time.
Time change.
time change
Time
till
change.
7 p.m.
7 p.m. on
Se-
March 15th.
Seconded as amended.
Moved and seconded as amended.
Hubbard,
Yes.
Giglio.
Yes.
Wooten,
Yes.
Dunleavy.
I'm voting, yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 158.
158 authorizes
Vote
town
no for that, John.
clerk to publish and post a public notice to consider a local law to amend Chapter 56 entitled Docks and Wharves of the Riverhead Town Code as amended. So moved.
A second.
Moved and
That's also
seconded
second.
as amended.
Hubbard,
Yes.
Giglio.
Yes.
Wooten,
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 159.
Authorizes town clerk to publish and post a public notice to consider a local law to amend Chapter 48 entitled Beaches and Recreational Centers of the Riverhead Town Code as amended, changing the time from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. So moved.
Seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Hubbard,
Yes.
Giglio.
Yes.
Wooten,
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Resolution 160.
Pay the bills.
And seconded.
Moved and seconded, vote please.
Hubbard,
Yes.
Giglio.
Yes.
Wooten,
Yes.
Dunleavy.
Yes.
Walter.
Yes.
Resolution adopted.
All right, now we open the public comment portion up for any issue that you might want to bring up before the town board. We ask you to limit your comments to 5 minutes. Does anybody wish to be heard? Hello.
Hello, Laura Jen Smith from Laurel. Just two questions, just if the board has any update or not. I was just wondering, for the Epcal subdivision, if there's been
The
any
impact
improvements?
statement is done, it's in print. I don't know why the town board, we didn't get it back yet, so the impact statement should be to the town board today, tomorrow. Yeah, we didn't, any day, so once we do that, I'm going to appear before the planning board to talk to them about the subdivision. We're going to, what's that? To the planning, we're gonna discuss it as a town board, and then I will relay our town board comments to the planning board, and hopefully planning board and contractor can move expeditiously to finish it.
Okay, very good. And then my other question is as far as the the Community Preservation Fund bonding, extending that out for a number of years. I'm just wondering where that sits. Is it in committee or?
It's attached to the, I shouldn't say. It's being worked on by Senator Laval, Assemblyman Thiel, and Assemblyman Palumbo.
We're cautiously optimistic
There you
that
go.
we'll hear within 45 days.
Correct. That
So-
may coincide with something.
Okay, so it's in a committee. It's not presented out to the Assembly or the Senate yet. It's still in committee.
It's been presented to the Senate, and remember, last year, it passed the Senate.
But I thought it died once it didn't go through the Assembly. I thought the bill died at the end of the year and then has to go through the whole
It
process.
has
And
to
that's
go.
exactly what we've done.
Okay, so that's where, so it's sitting in the.
It's with the Senate right now.
It's with the Senate.
Senator Laval is actually taking charge of the bill.
Okay, so
And if it-
he's the one sponsoring the bill at this point?
Correct.
And we believe Assemblyman Thiel will, and if we don't get it passed by that magical April 1st date, then we will start our lobbying efforts. But right now, it's being handled at a much higher level than a lowly town supervisor is going to be allowed to break into Albany and talk about.
Okay, so it's by April 1st, we should hopefully hear good news.
If it doesn't work that date, then we will be up there banging on doors to get it done before June, their closeout in June.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Does anybody else wish to be heard today? Not seeing anybody, can I get a
Make
motion
a
to
motion
adjourn?
that we close the town board meeting. So moved.
Second, moved and seconded, all in favor, aye, opposed, abstentions, motion carries, we can stand adjourned. All right, Tim, I gotta talk to you about all these long meetings,
They're good for you.
not at night.
Yeah.